Black Cat. Can you please give a quick physical description of your character and their role upon this rather small team?
Alright, so Black Cat is a human female. She's about 5 feet tall. She's a surge character,
Description of
so
your
she's
character
got
and
cat
their role upon
features like
this rather small
cat
team.
eyes, cat ears, and a tail. She's wearing biker armor and all black leather, and her role on the team will be quite multiple. Probably both meat, and I'll probably also do stealth infiltration.
Good to hear. And our other runner tonight is A.
A is also a female human, even just a hair shorter than Black Cat, standing at about 5'9", or 4'9". My apologies. Japanese, and actually one of the most blandest people you've ever met. Nothing really stands out about her. She's Japanese, and
Good.
she is a mage, full-on hermetic magician.
Good to hear. So, each of you sent a message from your fixer. It's just a simple text message that was posted to a couple of job boards, and apparently the two of you have been chosen for this. Contractors required for cleaning job. Meet the orc in the Adidas tracksuit at Sven's Diner, Tacoma at 9 AM. So yeah, what time do each of you wake up in the morning?
Is that a trick question?
Yes, it is, because Black Cat's nocturnal, isn't she?
Yes. I go to bed in the morning.
Yeah, so you're staying up late for money, aren't you?
Yes. So you said it was 9 a.m.?
The meet is at 9 AM, yes, and you live in Tacoma. So that's pretty easy for you to move around in. Are you going to do anything before the meet, or are you just going to roll up?
Other than talk to my fixer about this diner, probably gonna roll up an hour early just to see if there's anybody hanging about.
Yeah, so Sven's Diner is it's run by Sven. He is a Slav of some nationality. He looks at you rather quaintly if you ask, like, is he Russian? And he's like, and he just chuckles. He's definitely from east of Poland, though. Deep voice, big man. He serves things like, borscht. You can get borscht for breakfast. Do you like borscht, Black Cat?
So Black Cat's going to like visibly pale, and her ears will go back. She's like, no, thank you.
Would you like
Do you
food?
have
Well, what do you like? We got full restaurant. Yes.
get meat?
Yeah. We can have meat. You like sausage?
Sausage. There's a great food. We'll go with that one.
Right. One sausage for the lady. Yes. So what you got from your fixer was that Sven's is a pretty transparent front for the Vori operating in Seattle. And if you're having a meeting at Sven's Diner, you're either likely working for the Vori or somebody who has used one of Vori's Johnson services. So expect whoever you're meeting with to be pretty professional. It doesn't take long, but you get one of those great big curled up sausages with skewers through it in two directions, and it's just this spiral of sausage. It's the size of your plate.
Black Cat's gonna play with her food like she was actually going to eat it at some point. Has no intention of eating this thing.
Yeah, you don't know if those green flecks are supposed to be inside it. So, A, you're traveling from Bellevue, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And how are you traveling to Sven's?
She has a vehicle that I always forget the name of. Jackrabbit. A very boring, bland jackrabbit.
Ah, right. A bland, boring person driving a bland, boring jackrabbit carrying nothing illegal and being human just won't be stopped. I mean, yeah. So you get to Vin's, and if you arrive less than an hour before the meet time, you notice Black Cat sitting playing with this plate of sausage. Okay. Now, Ms. Tara actually sent you a little bit of information. Ms. Tara looked into it and knows that the Johnson is not actually working for the Vori. They're working on behalf of another non-affiliated client. So you're not dealing with the Vori v. Zekon. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't have their own, like, Shadowrunner expertise style intermediaries and is, forced to resort to using the Vori. It usually indicates that it's sort of a lesser player in this sort of realm.
Right. But also well enough that they know not to, do it themselves. So they somewhat know what they're doing, at least.
Alright. Yeah. At about 5 to 9, if you're both in the diner, it's sort of a single-story, smoky, low-ceilinged place filled with large, sweaty, Slavic people. Toughs, smarts. You get something approximating a salad, in that it's got vegetables in it, and that is to say potato. You do, however, get a very strong Russian-style tea, black and steaming.
Well, she's not one to throw away food.
Well, that's a standard
Anymore.
potato salad, it's not bad. So yeah, at about 5 minutes to 9, if you're both there, in walks an orc in an Adidas tracksuit. He's clearly known to a couple of the regulars here. There's a couple of humans and a couple of orcs. You go like, duh, yeah, and like wave. He couldn't be more stereotypical if he tried. He's wearing an Adidas tracksuit. This time it's red, with the white stripes. He's got gold-plated tusks jutting out of one out of his top jaw and one out of his bottom on opposite sides. He's wearing a couple of gold chains and he's got heavy sunglasses on. He looks at the two of you as you, despite your blandness, do actually stick out. And sort of,
She is a Shadowrunner.
yeah, and he sort of like waves the two of you over to his seat. He sort of sits down and looks, pensively as he waits for the two of you to come over.
So Black Cat's just going to get up and leave her food behind and take a seat.
A probably brings along the tea, but the potato salad, well, good. She's not too hungry.
Alright. And Mr. Johnson sort of looks at the pair of you and says, alright, you have no compulsions about the cleaning job?
We can get it done.
Good. Good. I have cleaning job. There's two people need to be cleaned. As in scrubbed out. You are going to be killing Harold Knight and Madison Khan. They live in Bellevue. Fancy place. Just, yeah, kill them, please. The orc evidently is just waiting for you to respond.
A Bellevue job?
Duh. Yeah, so uh, we think only small team needed. We a bunch of information we have, and he passes over a data ship. Now we are thinking 10,000 yuan for this cleaning operation. Flexible time frame, flexible methods. Just do it, really.
Well, that's great. But I take a look at the data chip real quick to see where in Bellevue it is to get a good idea of the security.
Yeah, so it's essentially right in the middle of commercial Bellevue. There we go. I'm pinging it on the map. So it's in an A zone.
We're not on the map.
Yeah, we're not on the map. Okay.
Yeah, middle of Bellevue. Not like the richest, swankiest parts, but the parts closest to like the downtown of Bellevue compared to like the downtown of Greater Seattle. Okay, yeah. As the Mr. Johnson sees you playing with the chip, he's like, "Oh, whoa. Just wait. Take job, then look at information."
Well, 10,000's a little bit low for that part of Bellevue.
Well, what do you say then? How much do you need to be paid?
I'm thinking 12. I mean, it's a two-man team, so you're going pretty light here.
Duh. Can I see your negotiation dice, Black Cat?
I assume he's not into cat girls.
No. Yeah, the Mr. Johnson sort of coaxes in and it's like, yeah. Duh! 12,000. He seems fine to pay out 12,000. Yeah, duh. Okay, look at rest of chip. Then let us talk.
Well, then before I look at the chip, I make sure A's on board.
How is A reacting to this totally not a Russian gangster Johnson?
Oh, well, not as timidly as she was when she first started the net as you might expect, but a little wary about this quote unquote cleaning. She still isn't a fan of wet work. And that's what this boils down to.
Yep.
Like, it's one of those, if she would have known it was work, she probably wouldn't have accepted the job, but now that she's here, it honestly would be rude not to, take the job. But
yeah, so,
there's a lot of trepidation there for A.
well, as A sits there nervously, Black Cat starts, pulling things off this data chip. Harold Knight is married to Madison Khan, and they live in Bellevue with their daughter Nicole Knight. Harold Khan works for White Lady Economics Association, a AA-rated corporation based out of the Caribbean League. The Bellevue office is located in the commercial area of Bellevue, coincidentally only a few minutes walk away from the apartment building that Harold Knight lived in with his family. White Lady Economics Association serves as a think tank and advisory to the clients located in Seattle. Madison Khan is a socialite trophy wife, and she's the daughter of a Siberian oil tycoon, and she is expected to inherit